Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today's video is going to be a little different from my usual ones. I asked my subscribers to comment some of their unpopular Among Us opinions in my other post, and now I'm going to be responding to some of their opinions. These opinions are related to the game itself, streamers that play the game, and just anything that's related to the game basically. This video is inspired by the unpopular K-pop opinion videos that I've seen all over YouTube. These opinions are not meant to offend anyone, they are just my subscribers' opinions, and I'll just be trying to give my perspective on each one of them. So without further ado, let's get started. Personally, I agree with this opinion. I know there are a lot of other Among Us lobbies that are very entertaining to watch, but the main reason why I love watching Toast's group play is because they're all very respectful towards each other, and no one takes the game too seriously.
Dragon these nuts on your face!
I know a lot of other lobbies are also like this, but I think the personalities between each individual in Toast's group complements each other very well. And the group dynamic in general is just very entertaining. On a side note, if you do like watching Toast's group, you should also definitely check out 5up's group. His group dynamic is very similar to Toast's, and it's also one of my favorite lobbies to watch. I definitely agree with this opinion. I've seen a lot of his fans ask for a face reveal in the comment section, whether it's on his YouTube videos, his Instagram, and on his Twitter. I get that people want to see what he looks like, but I don't think pressuring him into doing a face reveal is the right course of action. I also think that his fans should stop asking Corpse's friends if they know what he looks like, because that's gotta get annoying after a while. I mean, watch this clip of Emma. People keep asking her if she knows what Corpse looks like, and you can definitely tell that she starts to get really annoyed by it.
Do you know what Corpse looks like? I just really want to know if you know what Corpse looks like. No! Mind your business!
I think his fans should just let him do a face reveal when he wants. If Corpse is comfortable with doing one, then he'll do one. And if he doesn't want to do a face reveal, then he shouldn't have to do that just to please his fans. I agree and also disagree with this opinion. Personally, I don't enjoy watching XQC play Among Us. I think he gets too competitive, and sometimes it just ruins the whole atmosphere of the lobby that he plays in.
It's atrocity. No, it's X, it's X.
Skip this atrocity.
We have hard evidence.
Skip.
I believe Toast and Pokey. Just fucking I believe Toast and Pokey.
For example, when he got into arguments with 5up and Toast, it just completely ruined the mood of the game. I'll link these videos in the description in case anyone wants to watch it. However, I have seen games where XQC is actually really respectful. I think that XQC is actually a really good player, but I understand why people don't really like watching him, because sometimes he gets too excited, and this leads to him talking over people, which means other people in the lobby don't get to say their opinion. So while I wouldn't necessarily label him as toxic, I do understand why people don't really like watching him play the game. I 100% agree with this opinion. I love playing the game with my friends, but public lobbies, at least from my own experience, they're just not entertaining. I know occasionally you'll get a really chill lobby where people are great at the game, and also very respectful of each other. But most of the time, public lobbies are just terrible. I mean, from people being called names or being cussed at, to people just being randomly ejected because someone called them sus, it's just not fun. One of my least favorite things about public lobbies is when someone just says a color and everyone immediately votes. No one asks for evidence, no one uses logic, everyone just votes the color that the player said. I think one of the main issues when playing in a public lobby is that it's really hard to communicate through the chat function. When you're playing with friends, you can use Discord, and it just makes it so much easier to talk to each other. But public lobbies, it's just really hard to communicate. I think that people do tend to hate on things that get really popular. Honestly, I don't really get the hate towards Corpse. I mean, he's a guy that plays Among Us and makes music that he likes. What is there to hate about that? I think people do sometimes hate on Corpse for his fandom, but this isn't very surprising. And a really good example of people getting hated on for their fandom is in K-pop. I'll link a video below that explains this really well, and you guys should definitely check this out, because the guy that explains this really goes into depth with the topic, and it's just a really good video. I know that success does come with hate, but I really don't understand what there is to hate about Corpse. I know we don't even know what he looks like, but he just seems like a really chill and nice guy. This really depends on who you're watching play the game. I think that some players can be very dull and boring while they're streaming Among Us, while other players can be really entertaining. Some of my favorite players to watch when watching Among Us gameplays is Toast, Corpse, Valkyrae, Julian, 5UP, and Charlie. I think the main reason why I love watching them so much is because they're all hilarious in the game, and no one takes the game too seriously. Even Julian, who's not the greatest imposter, is really fun to watch. So I think this opinion is valid, but it really depends on who you're watching play the game. Alright everyone, that's all for the video. Please let me know if you like this style of video or if you have any other video ideas. I'm going to be trying a lot of different styles in the next couple weeks, and if you do have any ideas for future videos, please let me know. I'd really appreciate it, and I hope you all have a nice day.